Alright. Well, if this sounds different, that's because it's commentary, since our previous capture didn't capture, well, our commentary.
We're doing this for all of you people.
Yeah. This is our second attempt. Because our first attempt at doing the commentary, it screwed up. So.
Like our sanity!
So now we gotta watch this shit again.
And there's no beer, so.
No.
None. Not a damn thing.
So, so this is when I was playing. After Jason got massacred by 666.
There's absolutely no sound or ambience at all.
No. No music.
You can hear the chainsaw.
Yeah, just listen.
Yep. Just an engine.
Just a chainsaw, not even any sound effects hitting people. Yeah, just the chainsaw. And this.
You're right. 666 is actually kind of patient. He just waits for you.
Like, oh, you're killing one of my guys, okay.
He just doesn't give a shit.
And I'm gonna say this again, because whatever. 666, at the time we thought that he was the only person who came up to your face to kill you. But, he wasn't. Meat Hook was the first. That, terrible Irish accented guy.
Cowboy. Or cowboy. Yeah, there's it.
Cowboy.
Cowboy.
Time to screwed up. Time to put the fucking piece down, cowboy. All these people in this game just have atrocious accents.
The guy has the strength of a limp noodle considering how slow he swings that double-edged chainsaw.
Yeah.
And I've said it before and I'll say it again, the only guy who deserves that kind of weapon is Salvador from Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
And he's actually terrifying with it. This guy, like, if this was real life and I fought that dude, I wouldn't even bother using a weapon. I would just pull on his fucking sideburns.
Just grab his sideburns and
just keep kneeing him, feeding him shots.
In the face.
As you can see, his hat got removed. He is now vulnerable and has lost.
Yeah. I win.
That's a fucking huge Zippo lighter.
Yeah. Tied up with his angular ropes. Or...
It's made from rebar.
Yeah, rebar.
I don't know much. Just Caesar wants you dead because of your dad. Why? He was in the gang. They must have felt because he doesn't want you in the city. Everything was planned. When those guys out by the Dutch oven heard you were Toledo's boys, they did what they were told. Take you out. Look, that's all I know. Pretty boy talks with him, and he doesn't tell me much. I don't even know where Caesar is. They keep me quiet.
See his dog tags? And just moving.
Just can't handle the badassery of Jake Conway.
Such a boring character.
Who, Jake?
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
He's somebody more edgy, like Adam Jensen from Deus Ex.
Fortunately, I'm not in the business of making deals.
He's boring. The villains are boring. The story's boring. This whole game is boring. I just want it to be over with.
Yep.
And that's it.
And that's another disgusting achievement applied to his account.
Yeah. One that'll never get off. It's with me till the end of time.
I would advise for people who like to try new games out or for laughs and giggles. Well, for starters, there is no laugh and giggles. I prefer that you might want to drink alcohol, or if you really want to save yourself from any damage, I don't know, maybe medical morphine or something, or something that will just fucking make you wake up next year after playing this, because it's just... Why would they release this? Like, did they hire 12-year-olds for the game testers? And they just said, "Oh, this is badass. This is so cool."
They hired 12-year-olds to write the story.
God. 12-year-olds who are just thriving on testosterone and dry humping with clothes on. Yeah, that's about teenage life right there.
Yeah.
At least from my experience, yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
Before he died, King Dick told me about something.
Talking to this creepy person.
I don't know how
It's just, I can't get over that. Look at that. She's all shaded wrong and...
it's the biggest track.
Shaded wrong, overly chiseled face, lips are not proportioned with the face, so facial structure. She just fucking walks up to you like a stalker. So that adds more to the creep factor.
She's just off.
The artwork on the loading screen is better than the detail in the game.
Yeah.
The characters don't even look like their in-game personas.
No.
Can't beat the smell of it.
And that person doesn't even look like a person.
You're Brandy, right?
You must know that most people
Jake is so ugly looking from the front. Like when he turns and looks right at the camera, his face is just blocky
Yeah.
and mopey looking.
Yeah.
From the side, he looks normal, and then it's back to it.
It looks okay from the side. Or even better if you close your eyes.
And I'm not afraid to get
But
How's about after I win the qualifier? I work with you.
have to win first.
Deep Silver, you got a lot of f***ing explaining to do for this one.
well, it wasn't just Deep Silver. Apparently it went through a few other people as well. It was like
did they all pool in together, or did they just trade off the game to different companies?
they traded off the game from different companies, like Duke Nukem Forever.
It was originally supposed to be 3D Realms, but they're out of business.
Yeah.
2K Games took over.
And then it was handed off to some other person, and then Gearbox. Anyway, this isn't Duke Nukem Forever. Even that's better than this. I've never played it. We should play it.
You know what? I will admit. Hey, I have it, and I have it on PS3.
Ooh.
And you can hook that up to my system, right?
Yeah. Well, maybe
I got a box full of games.
Well, maybe at some point we'll play Duke Nukem Forever.
And my most horrible is Duke Nukem. So.
Well, there we go. We got something for the future.
This one I could probably actually enjoy though, because it's Duke Nukem. But I do have a lot of negatives about that game. They essentially made it graphically nicer, but it plays like I'm playing the Duke 3D from 1996. And also have the DLC content, so we can go through the whole stretch. 2 story modes, if you want.
That's fine. There I was screwing up because my wheels are made of ice. Anyway, we went off on a tangent about Duke Nukem Forever. Probably because...
Maybe we're excited because this piece of shit's gonna end in the next, like...
You know what?
You did say it was 9 missions behind, right?
Yeah. What the hell was I gonna say? I can't remember what I was gonna say. Right, no. Yeah, that's right. That was f***ing stupid.
Doesn't... like, I'm not even... To anybody that watches these videos, I'm not saying this as a joke either. Like, the longer we play this, I naturally get frustrated because of... It's just so much repetition, the same racing, the same boorish battles. Oh, God, and... The only thing we haven't seen in a while is the really cringeworthy sex scenes.
Yeah.
So...
Here's to hoping there's one up ahead. And I lost. I lost the first one because I was screwing around. At the beginning there, I was just pressing the... I was just going forward without braking. And I think that's what screwed me over, because I just didn't care at that point. The driving in this game, if you can even call it that, I don't know if I brought it up before, but it's really loose. There's no weight to his bike. It just feels awkward.
Just a goodie for our future fans. Like and subscribe. For every 30 likes or even as subscribers, we will do our next game drunk, because it's the only way we can sit through it.
I was trying to avoid doing that.
The boost?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just says...
No,
it's-
not the boost. You're
Oh,
like and subscribe. I hate when people do that.
that's why I said it now. And I said if you like and subscribe, we'll drink. We will drink.
We'll drink anyway. Sometimes it's funner that way.
That is true. And we chose the worst game to play for your very first one.
Well, we get the shit out of the way first.
But there's tons of shit.
There is, but this is one of the worst.
Like, we already got an idea now for Duke Nukem, and I beat that game once and never touched it again. But I will say this, Duke Nukem will be a lot better than this, because there's actually fucking humor in that game. And 3-titted alien monsters.
This race goes on for too long.
It's really boring.
Yeah.
Me dropping a coil of shit is so much nicer than this.
Yeah. And I won.
We celebrated that when that happened. We celebrated by knowing that it's done.
Yeah. And that brings us one step closer to the end. So, there's that.
Good enough.
There may be a degree of skill lurking behind this.
At least they were nice enough to make her tits nice.
Consistency is what I require. Anyway,
Overly shiny,
in the next one,
sharp edges. Uber fake.
Put everything on.
Everything I look for in tits.
Yeah. God, that polygon nipple. How many dimensions are your breasts?
And then, yeah, here's the second race.
Look at that angry fat dude. You see that how he glared at you?
Yeah. And then at this point, I just handed it over to them, because it was his turn. And we were just checking about how far we were, and look at that. 9 missions. 9 missions left.
Yep. The excitement really started pouring in.
Yeah. We had a total game completion of 29% there, but as long as we complete it, whatever, it's complete in my book.
God, okay, good. Thanks. I don't want to watch that again.
Neither do I.
Ugh.